Hello friends, welcome once again to our third part of Ionic delivery application tutorial. In this video we'll be looking at how we can create a featured products display into our application, and by doing so I will introduce some components into our application, like Ion slide component. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe and be able to follow up on every new video that I will be releasing. But before we proceed with this video's target, we will have to fix some of the issues that we had in our previous video. Remember, we created our header and added different titles into our header section, but as you see here, these are not aligned properly. Okay, so let's first fix this, then we'll proceed with our tutorial. So let's dive into our VS Code, and if we can go down right here, you see that where we defined our title here, we gave it padding left, which is 30, but this one which we specified for Android header section, we had left it at 50, so this could cause issues. So if we change that one to 30 and save. Okay, so as I said, now we can see that our title has been aligned with the upper title. Okay, so let's try to run it on a real device and see what we have. So first of all, we'll run Ionic Cap Sync. I have launched now the application on my device, and as you can see here, our titles have aligned, but then we are still having a gap between here, between this first title and the second one. So what we can do to fix that, we can just go back to our VS Code, and then inside here we'll go to our style, where we have the main toolbar, and inside here we'll just have to increase this one like to 35. We save, and also you have noticed that our search bar, the color has changed, so I changed from this one to this one, little bit more darker. Okay, so if we can just sync our changes with capacitor. All right, so let's go to our Android Studio and then run our application. As you can see here, our text has aligned, and the distance has been reduced between the first title and the second one. And if you can also our search bar, the text color has also been worked on. All right, so that completes our part 2 changes that we are supposed to make. All right, so let's go ahead and then add our featured products section. Inside our VS Code, I'll go ahead and write a new container, give it a class of main featured products. Can call them products. Okay. So after that, then inside here we'll have another do we need a div here? Okay, maybe let's just comment here. So here we'll introduce Ion slider, for the featured products. Okay. And then duplicate for different slides. All right, this one will be slider 2, and then this one will be slider 3. All right, so if we can save and see what we have, first of all, we'll check in the browser and see how it displays. Good. So this slide, if you swipe our products, you can see that we are moving from slider 1 to 2 to 3, and then you can be able to go back like so. And in our slider 1, we are going to create our first display, which will be this one, the container for our first product. So let's go ahead and do so. Okay, so inside our first slide, we'll create a container that is going to hold our product, this product. So we'll have to design this container. I will create Ion card. I'll introduce Ion card. So after adding Ion card, then I will add Ion card title, and then inside here we'll go ahead and copy this. We'll have this title copied, and then I will add it right there. So inside here, then we'll have to add Ion card content. So inside our card content, then we'll have to add our image, our product image. So I went ahead and created an assets folder inside here, inside our application, and then added all the products that we may need to display into our application. Okay, you will find the link to this asset folder in the description of this video. All right, so let's go ahead and yep. So I'm going to get this image, and then say image, then source, and we'll have something like. All right, so now this will display our product image into our application. So, but then we need to add, let's go to our design. We need to add this rating section here, and also that time right here. So to achieve that, we'll have to come just right down here and then add Ion card, I think subtitle, something like this. Okay, so we'll have Ion subtitle. Then inside here is where we are going to put our rating icons. Okay, so here we'll add our Ion item like so, and then inside here we'll define our ratings like so. So we'll add these icons that will represent the rating, the user ratings onto this application. Okay, so here we'll define some attributes here, like lines. We'll put them to none, and also we'll put full size to true. Okay, and let's save. So we'll add a click event onto this item, and then we'll have app rating function that will be called every time a user clicks onto this ratings. So that will define this function later in this video. After defining that, let's check out in the browser and see what we are having. And content, we didn't close it, then we didn't close and card. All right, so far so good. This is how our product is going to appear. So we are going to apply some styling to this so that we can have something like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do so. What we can do here is give it a class here, and say main product card. Okay, can just copy this class name and then go into our style. Then right down here we can just define our background so that okay, we can just give it a background of green. So let's just copy our background from our design. So we can just come here and get this background color. Come here and let's paste it right there. Okay, we can just still access our card image property like so, and then we can give it a padding of, let's just give all right. So we can, I think that's it, and we can just style for our content. So ion card content. So ion card title. Okay, so what are we remaining with? If we come here, we have styled for the card title. Okay, let's go to content. I think, yeah, iron card subtitle. Yeah, we have not iron card subtitle. So let's save and check out in the browser. Actually, before even we check out, let's run Ionic serve and see what we have. All right, I think we are approaching there. If you see our first product and this one, you see that we are on the right track. Okay, so what we are going to do is work on our rating section here, and also give it some borders here. Inside here we'll touch on the iron item. We'll give it a style of actually will first give it a transparent background. So after styling our iron item, if we go back to our design, so we are styling for this one. We have given it a background of transparent and also set these different properties, and we gave it a width of 60 pixels. Let's go ahead and then style for these icons that we are having here. This so we just say iron icon. Alright, I think this one I'll put it right here, like so. Save, and what are we remaining with? We have style for these icons. Lines none, we have put that. What are we remaining with? Okay, so I think that finalizes our style. Okay, let's just save and see what we have. Good, but then our title, and we are having padding issues. Let's see where we went wrong. We have an issue here. I think that's what is causing issue. In our iron card content, it will be text align. Yep, left like so. So let's save and see. Good, so our stars and title are aligned as required. So we need to give some borders on our iron card. Alright, so what we can do is we can go to where we define iron card. Okay, I think right here where we are defining our background, can just give it like border radius, and let's see the radius we are having in the design. 20. Okay, so we can also give it 20. Good, so let's see what we are having. Good, so this is our container. Okay, so we need to add here beneath our title, we need to add the a container for time, as we see it right here. We are going to just come here right down here at the end of our iron title, and then here we'll introduce another container which will be a div, and then we'll give it a class of time. Good, so inside here then we'll go ahead and okay, I think what we are going to do is we'll define for different screens. So for iOS, So after that, then we'll add here something like this post was posted 5 minutes. All right, so we'll just come right down here and just define timer. All right, so we have our timer right there, but then should be below the title. So what we can do there is, okay, we are going to just copy this title or iron title and we'll place it above our iron subtitle like so. Okay, so if we save and check, good, so that's what we are having. And I think also our timer is a little bit close to the stars, so let's fix that. We have a different class here, so if we, instead of this, we are define that. Okay, so if we save once more, good, so we are having our icon. And if we check with our design, perfect, that's what we have, only that we need to add some padding, I think, bottom. Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to come to our, maybe let's just add padding bottom. Let's add 20 pixels. Good, yep, that is something like what we have here. We have finished our first product, so we are going to add this second product. To do so, I think first of all, let's change our icons, our slider icons, these ones. Define iron slider, and then inside here I will just paste those styles here. If we save and check out and slide, yep, still not. Good, yeah, so it is iron slides where we change our pager. All right, so let's go ahead and duplicate this card. We have finished with our slider 1, so we are going to our slider 2. So now inside here we'll just overwrite this class with something like card wrapper, something like that. So this class will overwrite what we have here, and we'll just copy that one, come here, and then define, and then add this color, background color for our wrapper. Okay, so if we save and see what we have, good, you see, so we have our products right there. So what we can do is change our image for this product and also change our title. So to do so, we'll just come here, copy this one, and go to our second slider, which is this one, and we just put that right there. So let's save and see what we have. Good, this is our image right there. Okay, so you find that we have our product view as expected. So let's go into our TS file and define our options, the option configurations. So inside our TS file, I'll just define those configurations right there and save. Okay, here it's not showing. We have options, and let me go in HTML, and then inside here we have page true, and then we don't have options, so can just add that there. Yep, good. So that is it. I think what I will do is I'm going to remove the padding. The padding I added here bottom, yeah, I'm going to just remove that for now. Okay, so let's first save and launch onto our device and see what we have. So we'll go ahead as usual, Ionic sync our changes. And crop sync. Okay, so let's inside here we'll just run as usual. Okay, finally now our application has been able to run and launch onto our device. So if you could look at our design here, is actually similar to what we are having here. If you scroll, you see the products can scroll as the user try to navigate through the featured products of our application. So now in this video we have been able to create our featured products of our application. In the next video we'll be looking at these popular products preview. Meanwhile, you can feel free to try out and create this section and then let me know in the comment section below. So before we release our first video, which will include this section, please try out and see, try to apply the knowledge we have learned in this video and create this section. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.